Yo, Greg, how you doing, man? I'm getting ready for a bike ride. I have no business going out here in the cold, but I'm gonna go anyway. What do you mean glad to be here? Like, is there some kind of issue going on? What's up? It's like one of those Thanksgiving things. You happy to be alive kind of deal? I don't know, I might be reading it wrong. So. Well, I'm glad you're here as well. We have so much to be thankful for. God is good at, I should say God is good, life is good. You're walking around on two strong legs, you got a warm bed to sleep in, you're doing all right. I have like 3 different mixes of pre-workout. I've made like 3 different bottles, so I'm just gonna mix them all together. That's what I'm gonna do. I think our snow stopped for a little bit, but I guess it's supposed to snow some more. That's a good one. That is really good. If you guys are new, please subscribe. I'm trying to stack subscribers right now. We're getting to the top. So might as well go for it, right? Oh boy. Laying it on thick. Laying it on real thick. Trying to figure out what bike I'm gonna ride and all that stuff. Yeah, it's funny for sure. I gotta switch sides. And I'll try this. Oh my gosh. I think that was like the worst song ever made. That was not one of my favorites. I was not a fan of that song. Yeah, I think it's just mainstream. You know, a lot of when kids, I think when kids get involved with these songs, they make them bigger. Like, do you guys remember like the Macarena song? It's like all the little kids liked it, so it was really popular. Not at all. Don't even know you that well, so that is that. What? I appreciate the subscription. Like I said, I'm climbing the ladder. I'm getting there. Just need a few more. I'm trying to figure out what bike I'm gonna take and how I'm gonna set all this stuff up. So you just gotta hang in there. Oh my God. What are you saying? You need one of my bikes? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I never knew the translation of that song. at all. I mean, honestly, I didn't. I mean, there was one. This is an old song, so you might not know it, but there was like, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." I'm trying to think of other songs that were like that. Like "Don't Worry, Be Happy" was like another number one hit, but it was just like it was because everybody liked it, like, but mostly the kids. Well, I'm always looking for bike riding partners, but it doesn't seem like anybody wants to um, go for a ride with me. Hey, I like the Harlem Shake. I like and I think the Harlem Shake was like was kind of a trend. How's it going, James? I am back. We are so back, brother. So the Harlem Shake was kind of a trend, but I liked it. And do you know the other trend I liked that I didn't think really got to take off was the chicken jockey thing. The chicken jockey trend, it didn't get to take off. Dude, I like the Harlem Shake. I did. I thought it was funny. I thought the chicken jockey thing was hilarious. Those movie theaters just shut it down. Yeah, you should look it up. I guess the chicken jockey came from the game Minecraft, I think. So it was really popular with young kids because they knew what it was, where a lot of adults didn't even know what it was. But there's so many trends. Like right now, it's this 6'7" trend. Um, a while back, somebody reminded me of some of these yesterday. It was like kids were saying skibbity all the time, and now it's like 6'7". I don't know. It is what it is. It's just one trend after another. Not a whole lot new, man. I definitely have to get my stuff together for like the first of the month and going forward. Um, Looking for a new job. I definitely have to get a new job. Yeah, just kind of figuring out what I'm going to do with my future. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what that is. Catch up song? I think all my lights and everything are charged up. I was trying to find a bike riding partner. They're all backing out. Yeah, I have tomorrow a meeting with somebody. Um, I got a few things going on tomorrow. Hey, big move. I'm getting internet, finally getting the Wi-Fi hooked up. So I get my Wi-Fi hooked up tomorrow, hopefully. And then I got to meet with somebody. I'm not going to say specifically what company or whatever, but it's kind of like an insurance gig. So that's a possibility, but I've kind of been looking at insurance companies because I know a little bit about insurance and how they work. I don't know a lot about it, but I know a little bit. I mean, honestly, I feel like I can do just about anything. I think that one of the things that bothers me is whenever I try to like apply for jobs or get a job, the first thing they try to do is try to make me do like manual labor stuff. They always want me to dig a hole, um, climb a ladder, carry stuff, move stuff. And I'm just like, I went to college. Like, I don't, I don't need to be doing shoveling gravel all day long. It's not what I need to be doing. However, I did enjoy the golf course job was great. It needed to pay a little bit more. If it would have paid me a little more, it would have been better. I really enjoyed the golf course. It was awesome. Like every day waking up to the sunrise and just cutting grass and you run water, cut grass, plant flowers. It's all landscaping stuff. Cutting down trees. That was a good job. I'll tell you what, I need to get more subscribers. Maybe I could focus a little more on, I don't know, the YouTube stuff if I had a few more. Like if I could break this 1,000 subscriber barrier, I think I could focus on YouTube a little more. And I could probably get some guys to, like some of my old training partners and stuff, we could probably like do some stuff together, like some collabs. Try to get some more pre-workout going. Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing with the whole college thing, or like my college background. I didn't graduate, but I have right now. I can still graduate, but it's like I'm only 3 classes short of graduating. So I've gone through all the management training, advertising, marketing. I've done all that stuff. I've taken all the hard classes. All those things are out of the way. And some of these jokers, the first thing they think is like, "Oh yeah, you'll be great," pouring this concrete. I'm like, "No, bro, like, no." I think one of the bigger keys is probably just to go ahead and try to graduate, but it's always been a hard time and money and time management to get all that done. Well, I mean, again, there's some jobs I don't mind. It's just that a lot of these jobs are seasonal. Like when I do the roofing stuff, I love doing roofing, but roofing is just so hit and miss. Like sometimes you do really well with it depending on where you go, and then you'll go to another place and everyone hates you. It's just really strange. I really enjoy the roofing. I enjoy roofing because like you're helping people and you're outside most of the time. You're in charge of yourself. So you're knocking door to door. You're climbing up on people's roofs. You're outside. You're active. It's a good job, but it's just it's so hit and miss. You just never know what's going to work and what's not. I'm trying to figure out what my next move is here. I got to get my boots. My boots. I'm looking for the rest of my... Bro, I'm telling you, my back is shot. Yeah. I think that's the key with roofing is getting those first couple jobs in place, because once you know you have money coming, you can keep going out. And so as soon as those first initial checks, you get those first initial checks with roofing, you can kind of, it gives you momentum to keep going. But if you don't get those first couple jobs locked in, it's over, bro. It's a wrap. I don't know why I can't find this duct tape. I have rolls and rolls of duct tape. I know I do. Hold on a second. You know, another thing I was thinking was people keep asking me about where I go on my bike rides and what I do. Like kind of where I'm at and what I'm doing when I'm on my bike ride. I was thinking about I have GoPros. I was thinking about putting my GoPros back on my bike. I used to do that. Throw that duct tape in here. What did I do with it? There it is. Jeez. I'm losing my mind. Let's set this up over here. I've lost my mind. Yeah, did you see my videos I posted yesterday? So it's not snowing now, but it's pretty cold. So I think that's going to be the issue I have, like battling this. I'm sure there'll be a lot of animals out there. How's it going, Mike? How you doing? Yeah, so that's the interesting thing is like, you know, having fat tires, you have a lot of traction. But if the snow is really deep, like this is what happened to me yesterday, the snow started getting real deep. But after a while, you're just not going to go anywhere. Trying to fit this in here perfectly. I don't think it's going to go. Not the way I want it to go, that's for sure. The lining of my boots are coming out. Duct taping it back in there. I don't know. I could ask you the same thing, Mike. Where have you been? I hope it's the right mic that I'm thinking of. Could be another mic. That's good, man. I was saying, I think I was on last night, and I was like, I kind of miss Mike because every time I get off, like every time I close out YouTube Live or whatever, I always like salute. I'm like, this one's for Mike. I always salute. Yeah, man. I think it's great. If you have a family or whatever, you definitely need to take care of your people. Chrome still comes in every now and then. Hara comes on almost every live I have. I'm surprised he's not here already. I haven't heard from R3 or Remy. You remember him? So I don't know. I mean, Hara's about the only one that has really stuck around. And then in the middle, I've had a couple, like subscribers that kind of hung around with me for a while and then kind of, drifted off. But they're still on my subscriber list. They just don't come into the lives as much. But I think it's, I always talk about having these like good groups of people, you know, that we just every night we get together and talk or whatever. But yeah, a couple of people asked about you, Mike, and I was like, yeah, man, we've had some good groups of guys that, you know, get together almost every night. Like every time I run a live, they're always in there. I think putting this duct tape in these boots is gonna help. It's gonna save the lining of these boots. I could try to take them back, but I'd rather just wear them. Be done with it. What? You must have been doing something wild, bro. Hey, Sierra, how you doing? Sierra, there's Mike. I was talking about Mike last night. I was like, you know, Mike used to always be in here. We used to have all these good guys. Yeah, I really, man, Buffalo, he used to be on like every night and kind of bailed. I don't know. I haven't seen or heard nothing from him. Some of these guys, they changed their names too. So that might be part of it. So like Sierra, she's been coming in, and I was talking about you last night because I was like, Sierra, everybody's asking about you. Yeah. Well, it's 5:30 p.m. here. It's dark outside. It's cold as hell, but I'm gonna try to get a bike ride in here a little bit. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of subscribers that if I run the YouTube lives often, um, everybody gets to know each other, and then they start asking like, where's Sierra? Where's Mike? Where's so and so? Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. I think Buffalo he dropped off or either changed his screen name or something. Yeah, I mean, the sun went down around, I'd say 4:45, so it's been dark for a while. Yeah, man. It's kind of, I mean, I'm used to it though, like the change of seasons, and everything every year. It's just Iowa weather. Oh yeah, dude, it's like 20. I think the temperature said it was going to go down below 20, but right now it's about 25 degrees. Temperature's dropping, but we have a lot of snow. I think we're gonna get more snow as well. What? How's it going, Godfather? I see you. How's it going, nephew? I have one of my lifetime friends. His name's Jason. Um, Known him my entire life. That's what he calls me. He always calls me Egghead. Everybody's got jokes. A dog walking on 2 feet. I don't think that's a ghost. It just is what it is. I'm going to go ride my bike, but it is really cold. I know that much. So I got to just get prepared for that. Usually in the winter, it takes me a while to get ready for a bike ride. Because, I mean, I got to get all my layers on. I got to get my boots on. It just so happens, like I said, the lining of my boots are coming out. So that's why I was putting the duct tape in them. I think we're at like 6 or 7 inches right now, but we're supposed to have like up to a foot by the end of the week. She said, keep that shit over there. Oh, yeah. So I don't know, did you watch my videos that I posted yesterday? I mean, I went for a bike ride, but I wiped out like 3 times. I fell down like 3 times. I mean, the snow is just so thick, and then it was like really icy underneath. What? You got a pet from Vietnam. What are you talking about? I hope all you guys are subscribing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to make this 1,000 subscriber thing happen. However I gotta do it, I'm gonna get it done. I was thinking maybe I could go do like a polar plunge or something like that, but I'd have to find the right place to do it. Are you talking about these shorts? Is this what you're talking about? Or my other shorts? I can't see your profile picture. Polar plunge is when you cut a hole in the ice and then you jump in. It's like polar bear swimming. You know? Oh. I do not hashtag my shorts. Oh, my shorts. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so I made a lot of, I put those videos in shorts. Because I only did a couple videos the regular way, like, what do I say, horizontal. So I made a couple videos that were horizontal, but the rest were vertical. Maybe it's dangerous, but I live on the edge, Sierra. I'm a real gangster living on the edge. Get your pre-workout in. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't usually hashtag stuff. I do have a friend that tells me I need to hashtag all my stuff, but I usually don't, to be honest. Yeah, so polar plunge is pretty popular in Iowa. I think there's quite a few people that will do it, but it's getting the people together to make it all happen because you got to have like a changing area. You got to do the polar plunge, then you have to have a place where you can go warm up. You know, basically you got to be able to make it safe for everyone. I don't think the sidewalks are clear. That's why I kept falling down yesterday, because I was like on the bike path, then I went on some trails, and then I went back on some sidewalks and stuff there to get there. I fell like seriously. I wiped out pretty hard like 3 times. I have never technically I've never done a polar plunge. Only one time. Um, I had a baby pool. We filled it with cold water and then threw ice in it. That was actually like freezing cold. I'll be right back, okay? Anybody new, you guys have to subscribe. We got to get this thing going. We got to get it over with. Just got to make the 1,000 happen. Today we are using the black diamond headlamp that usually dies on me before I get to finish my ride. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's just some stuff. When I started doing this, I really wasn't, I should say not thinking, but I guess I wasn't really trying to use the UFC thing as like a main reason why people should subscribe. I guess I wanted people to get to know me a little more than just go, oh, the guy was in the UFC and then subscribe for that reason. But I was also, we were talking about jobs and stuff earlier. A guy offered me a space. He has like a little dojo type gym, and he said he would let me use the gym and try to build up like a MMA gym. So that's a possibility as well. I probably look tall because this stand is kind of short, but yeah, the sun went down here about an hour ago. But today I have the trusty black diamond headlamp. I have a great headlamp my buddy gave me, but I try to use them all. I try to rotate them out. I have this Nebo headlamp that's pretty good. This one works pretty good for how small it is. I like that one too. But I'm getting closer to being ready here. I just got to get my lights and everything set up. I am the bars. There was a, I saw somebody, their screen name was drugs, and it said, then they said like, don't do drugs, I am drugs. It was something like that. It was pretty funny though. Yeah, so that's what this guy was telling me was, because I've been looking for a job. So this guy was like, hey, we could work out a schedule where you could come into my gym and you could build up your own gym. I would have to pay him, of course, to kind of like rent the space, so to speak, but then I could use that to build up my following and then have my own gym. But I don't know how that would work. I would really have to map it out. Yeah, so here's the thing. I think that I could do it online, but I would still need some sort of space. I couldn't do it right here, right? Like I couldn't do it right here, right now. So that's kind of what I was getting at. I'll try to move this if I can. I don't know how far over I can get it. Yeah, but getting paid to teach is not what people think it is. Like, it's just not the way to go. It's way better to have your own following and have those people pay you and then pay a small amount to lease the space. But getting paid to teach is not, it's not where it's at. Um, I don't have time to get into this religious thing right now, but yeah. Let's start a conversation about the cradle of civilization. Let's do that. I mean, everybody's the bad guy in someone's story, right? That's what I tell people. Um, I have a lot of experience with like different things. It surprises me how many people that you can help, and somehow you end up the bad guy. And so I enjoy helping people. I mean, I really do. Um, I think I do. That's what I do best. But somehow you end up being the bad guy. What does that say? What? Yeah, yeah, especially if you seek any level of success, you're gonna be the bad guy at some point. If you're seeking success, somehow you're gonna come out the other end, and you're gonna somewhere. You're just it's not possible to seek success and then always be the good guy. It usually doesn't work that way. Right. So in order for one person to succeed, usually like 10 people have to fail. And that's where you become the bad guy. That's typically how that works. Yes, please subscribe. Anybody new, please subscribe. And I'm gonna try to keep doing lives. I don't know if I'm gonna do them like this, but I try to do as many as possible, and then I'm gonna try to get more active and post more videos and things like that. But I think I'm ready for my bike ride. I pretty much have everything together. Yeah, I mean, I try not to dibble and dabble in BS. Another thing is, you got to hold yourself accountable, even if even if you're not going to benefit in the end. I mean, you got to try to be honest and hold yourself accountable for the things you're doing. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. I think maybe I'll get my GoPros and I'll put my GoPros back on my bike. I used to do that quite often, but that was like, man, maybe a year ago or so that I did the last like GoPro video. But it's not like I can, maybe if I was able to buy a brand new GoPro, I think the brand new GoPros, you can set it up to your YouTube where you can run it live through that GoPro. But I don't know I don't think my old ones can do that. So I think the ones I have is like the GoPro Hero 7 is the last one I had. If you go back through my videos, you'll see like bike ride videos. For sure. I'm looking for stuff around here. Put this thing on my head, my big head. Yeah, so it's been a while. I can't remember. Gosh, I can't even remember the last time I trained seriously, let alone the last match. It's been a long time. Maybe I need to get back into that instead of get a job. You know. I need some chapstick. No, it wouldn't be easier. I've already talked to a few people about it. Everybody thinks, I think they have really negative opinions of me, and I guess I don't think it's right, but whatever. All I would need is some sponsorship. If I had like a few little sponsors, I could probably do it. Prove all these suckers wrong. All right, guys, I'm ready to go. I got everything together. Just got to throw on my jacket and gloves, and I'm out of here. I might do a live yet tonight. Anybody new, please subscribe. We're gonna get this thing up over 1,000, and then see what happens after that. Maybe I'll get like gold teeth or something. If I get over 1,000, I'll go get like gold teeth. How's that? That's an idea. I don't know. I think that everything you learn in MMA, it teaches you just to do what's right, use your skills in the right way. So I could say yes, but it doesn't really play out that way. Yeah. I don't know. I grow my facial hair out every now and then, but I don't really feel the need to have it. All right, I got to sign out of here. Like I said, maybe after my bike ride, I might come back on and maybe do another live later or something. Maybe I'll do a video while I'm out. We'll see how that goes. All right, James, I'm out of here, bro. Yeah, what I'm thinking is the hashtag thing. Maybe I could go back and hashtag some stuff once I get my laptop set up, and I can. It's way easier to do on a laptop. I know that, rather than messing around on my cell phone all the time. So I think the laptop will help, and having Wi-Fi will help. But we will get it done. All right, guys, I got to get moving. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a live later when I come back. Okay. I'm out of here.